In a world already on edge, former President Donald Trump has just thrown another curveball into the ongoing crisis between the US and Iran. Over the weekend, Trump took to his social media platform, Truth Social, with a message that's got the globe talking. He openly called for the possibility of regime change in Iran. He didn't mince words either. If Iran's current leaders can't, and I quote, make Iran great again, then Trump says it's time for a new government. He even signed off with his signature campaign-style acronym, MEGA. It's a direct play on his own Make America Great Again, but this time aimed straight at Tehran. Now this comes at a critical moment. Just days ago, the US launched military strikes on Iranian nuclear sites, ramping up tensions to a fever pitch. Trump's statement seems to suggest a hardline approach, one that could shift US policy from curbing Iran's nuclear ambitions to ousting its government entirely. But not everyone in Washington is on board with this idea. Vice President J.D. Vance and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth have been quick to distance the Biden administration from Trump's rhetoric. They insist that the recent strikes were strictly about limiting Iran's nuclear capabilities, not about changing its regime. Their message? The U.S. isn't in the business of nation-building here, just keeping nukes off the table. Meanwhile, world leaders are urging calm. The United Nations and the International Atomic Energy Agency have both sounded the alarm, warning that more violence could push the region into chaos. Diplomacy, they say, is the only way forward. Iran, for its part, is firing back through the United Nations, calling the U.S. attack fabricated and promising a measured response. The stakes are high, not just for the Middle East, but for the global economy too. With oil prices surging and investors scrambling for safer assets, markets are reflecting just how jittery the world is right now. So, as Trump calls for big changes in Iran and world leaders call for restraint, the future remains uncertain. Will diplomacy win out, or are we headed for something much more dangerous? Stick around for more updates as this story unfolds.